June 22nd, 2017. I posted a video last night on all this, the two suns and why and all that. Did a little talk, and I uploaded it. And I always burn a couple DVDs, well, at least one DVD, when I make a video, and I put it in a catalog. And I put it in just to double check it while it was uploading. And the video editor I used, for some reason, there wasn't supposed to be a watermark on it, and there was a watermark on it, and it was right in the middle of the video. So I'm redoing it. I wanted to do it yesterday because we had a tropical storm coming in our way, and I wasn't sure. Sometimes you lose power or internet, so I wanted to do it, but it's really not that bad. Just gray and non-stop rain. So of course I didn't work today, so I figured I got a little more time to make this video and explain a little bit better. I know a lot of people believe in this two sun thing, and a lot of people want to believe that there's another solar system coming in ours, or there's Nibiru, Wormwood, all this stuff, Planet X, and not there is a Nibiru, there is a or Nibiru, however you want to say it. Back in pre-flood times, like the days of Noah, there was a cataclysm in our solar system, and Nibiru is on the outer bands of our solar system, and it had a lot of very large moons. Well, something happened with the moons, and it was knocked out of the orbit of our solar system, and ended up in another one of another another solar system, like right on the backside of ours. That's probably the best way to explain it. So we got an elliptical orbit, and this one is it orbits like a clock on a wall. It's different than ours. And Nibiru will never ever affect us in any way, shape, or form. The only thing, I've said it before, the only thing from Nibiru that'll affect us is a moon, the largest moon of it. It's called Wormwood, and it has a property. There's a hole in it, like a crack. You can go back and look at my Nibiru video I did about a month ago, and you'll see photos of it. And little pieces of rock will fall out of this hole, and that's what we know as comets. And it will affect us. There is a piece of Wormwood, from my understanding, above the inner planets, and a lot of people think it's Halley's Comet, or I think 2011 it was being called Comet Elenin. So that's one of the reasons why I think they really want to block out the skies. They do not want us to see this. The other reason is there's a good possibility that the sun has been drained. I know CERN was running. When CERN runs, it drains the hell out of it. But there's more to this. I think there's a terraforming going on. I think they really need the atmosphere to be filled with this chemtrails, and with all this metals in the air, for several different reasons. It's a lot more conductive. There's things out there they don't want us to see. There's things up there they're doing they don't want us to see. See, these sun simulators are like bases as well. I mean, they're doing all kinds of stuff. They're testing all types of different types of technology that we don't know about. They used to do it underground, but now it looks like they're doing it up in the air beyond, the chemtrailed clouds, the manufactured sky. They're keeping probably the real sky to themselves, But yeah, I couldn't tell you 100% what happened, why they needed a sun simulator and blocked out the sky. And could it be that we're facing an ice age? That's a very good possibility. I've talked about it before. It's a very good possibility. But like I said, I really think one of the big reasons is, terraforming, population reduction, and the conductiveness of the atmosphere. See, they're going to be doing the 5G service pretty soon, and the only time it really works is when the sky is just like that blanketed plasma energy clouds. That's when they can get it working real well. And I think this new form of power that I talk about, mainly with these orbiting generators, are going to be the source of the power. It is going to be a cordless power, and that's what's going on. So I know these things for sure. Now the two suns. Why do people see two suns? Well, it's very, very easy. See, back September, last summer, September, October, November, what we were watching then was the installation of the sun simulator. See, there's more than one sun simulator. We all have different ones. And when they were putting them up, we did have the natural sun. We didn't see it very much, but a lot of our light was still coming from it. Now I don't think we get really any light. When we see a blue sky, once in a great while, you might actually be seeing pieces of a blue sky. But our blue skies it's not from the sun anymore. It's from the sun simulators. You got to understand, these sun simulators are also a piece of Project Bluebeam. It projects images. It's also how it cloaks itself and cloaks other things. So you gotta keep that in mind as well. This thing is in our atmosphere. It's in this side of the sodium layer. What people think are two suns, it's actually like a bulb for the sun simulator. See, there's more than one sun. There's more than one bulb for this, like what people think is the sun. There's several of them. There's a blue one, there's a green one, there's a one that gives off an infrared light. That's when a lot of the times it's sun setting. They'll use the infrared pink lighted ball for give it the effect that it's the sunset. When the sunset, it used to be like that really fire red orange, and that's their way of mimicking that. I mean, their colors ain't very good, but I don't know what they're limited to. And the other thing is see, when there's like, if it's midday, pre-sunset, right before dusk, they're using the yellow ball. And if there's a lot of chemtrails in the sky, you'll see like a big bright light, and it looks like this sun's giant. Well, that's the light scattering through the chemtrails and all the metals in the air. Even sometimes when you don't see it, those chemtrails are in our air. All that stuff is still in our air. You have to realize that even if you don't see it just in layers, the particles are still floating in the air, really, really heavy. So they're made to work together, so it scatters the light. So I'm going to show you in these pictures what you're looking at. All these photos are of the sun simulator. There are no natural sun photos in what I'm showing you. And you can see, if you really pay attention and if you start to understand how this system works, it works with LCD nanofiber material. They use, instead of the crystals in the LCD, they use a silicone based, so it's stretch So it stretches, it's pliable, and they're making these things. I know it sounds crazy, but these are the facts. They're making these things into balloons. They're using that material for balloons. When they, like a hot air balloon or a blimp, they're still playing with the blimp technology. This is for real. They got super blimps out there. They're insane, and that's how they're keeping this thing up in the atmosphere. They're turning it basically into a giant light bulb, and that's how they do it. And see, when the yellow sun may be into play, those other ones, well, their lighting is dimmed down. See, they can still use the blues, the greens, and the infrared to trick your eye. You know, it's all about the lighting. That's how they hide all that. There's a reason why the sun looks so big when you look at it, you know, just looking at it with your own eyes. It's because they need to hide all that crap, all their gear up there. And that's part of the technique. And then they also throw in different colors. If you're an artist and you paint or draw, you know, if you're doing, like, let's say you're painting a picture of grass, let's say, you just don't put green in there. You got to put yellows and blues and reds, and it makes it look more natural. And that's what they're doing, if that makes any sense to you. I know a lot of people want to think it's Planet X and another solar system, but if that was the case and we were seeing two suns, that means that thing would be in our solar system, and there would be so much chaos. Mars would be probably embedded in our North Pole or South Pole or something like that. All the planets would be shredded. We would be dead long ago. So there is no secondary solar system coming in there into ours. Could there be a brown dwarf star? There wouldn't be. I don't think there would be a rogue one, but there could be one in our solar system that we don't know about. Yeah, sure. But I do believe the real sun is still there. It's just blocked out. We cannot see it. I mean, yesterday was the first day I seen I seen little strips of natural blue sky, and it was the first time in a long time I've seen it. You'll get it, you know, if there's a lot of wind and their chemtrails ain't holding. Sometimes you will see a little bit of the blue natural sky, but it's very few and far between. We had a tropical depression coming in, so I'm sure the highs and low pressures probably they weren't able to hold their chemtrails. The day before they were streaming clouds really heavy, and they don't do that stuff where I live. I live in the middle of nowhere, so I don't really see them stream clouds, but maybe once every 3 months. These are the facts. The first few pictures you looked at were some of the older ones, and you know, you can tell as it progresses. I'm leaving you with the newer ones that I just took over the last couple days. I apologize about the double rainbow video. I guess you lose a little bit of quality. You can't really see the second rainbow as well as on the camera when I, you know, first uploaded up onto the computer before I put it to YouTube. But y'all take care. I know you didn't want to probably hear it. I'm sure there's a lot of Nibiru fans and people just content that there's our natural sun is in here in the sky. This is the big issue I have with this is they have cut off our natural sunlight and how important it is and how vital it is for our lives to live and live healthy and stay strong. Without this, you know, we don't have no natural sun. That, you know, it sucks. They're straight up killing us off. That's what they're doing. And they're not warning anybody. You know, there could be vitamins and different things we could be doing to make our body stronger that we just take for granted that the sun gives us. I don't know a whole lot about sun gazing, but I heard a lot of the sun gazers get a lot of their energy, and they don't eat as much because of the sun gazing because they're getting more of the vitamins and stuff. I'm curious to know if they've noticed a change at all. See, I guess in the last year I've been sun gazing because every day at sunset I'm there for at least 45 minutes to an hour staring at the sun, taking pictures of it. But yeah, I'm filtering the light out. That way we can see what's behind all that blurred mess. Well, this is what I got for you. Y'all take care.